Okay, so you guys are thinking about moving to the Katy, Texas area. Well, I have 6 steps that's gonna make it easy, so stay tuned. All right, so if you are deciding to move to the Katy area, I have 6 steps that's gonna make it easy. We just gotta get some logistics in order and then you'll be on your way to relocating to the Katy area. So Katy is really large. It has 4 zip codes and I'm gonna show you on the map where Katy is if you're not from the area. So let's just use central downtown Houston. If you were coming from the central area, downtown Houston, you would take I-10 Katy Freeway and you would go up Katy Freeway until you enter the Katy area. And Katy is considered West Houston. There are other freeways that can get you into Katy. If you're coming from Cypress, you can take, there's some side roads that you can take to get into Katy. And there's also a freeway called Grand Parkway 99. If you're coming from the Sugar Land Richmond area, you're also gonna take Grand Parkway 99 to get into the Katy area. So Katy is growing and developing. It has some rural parts that are still, not as developed, I guess. It has cows and horses and farmland. And then there's a part of Katy that's very developed out with shopping centers called La Centera. And then there's another part of Katy that connects to the Houston side, and that is fully developed out pretty much at this point in time. So Katy's really large, and you have to kind of narrow down what part of Katy you would like to live in. So my suggestion to you would be to reach out to a local real estate agent or myself or my team, and let us help you find the type of home and community that fits your budget as well as your lifestyle. In Katy, we have a lot of beautiful starter homes, but we also have luxurious, gorgeous mansions, waterfront mansions, and exclusive gated communities. So it is a large variety of real estate to choose from when you're thinking of going to the Katy area. Number 2, different parts of Katy will have its own water company and for that zone. So you just have to make sure that when you're moving, you know which utility companies are zoned to your property. As far as the gas company, we just have one, CenterPoint Energy. And then for lights, we have multiple electricity companies you can choose from. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is because people coming from certain places like up north, I realize that they have some of these states have one utility company for the whole state or their city, and I've just never heard of that before. But here you can choose from over 200 different electrical providers. The gas company is gonna be pretty simple, just CenterPoint Energy. And then the water company is just gonna be zone 2, it's called your mud district. So your mud district, even though you might be in Katy, depending on what size you're on, your mud might be like mud 102, mud 105, mud 106, something like that. And then sometimes they'll have a different water company you have to go through to get your water at your home. This is the same for internet providers. Some areas, you can get pretty much Verizon, AT&T, or some of those other providers, but there are some communities, I believe mainly in apartments, they'll have an agreement with a certain internet provider, and they will already have I don't know what you call it, maybe like the utility box set up in your unit. But for most single family homes, you can usually choose your own internet provider as well. When you reach out to your real estate agent, you need to let them know if you're thinking about renting a property or you're thinking about buying a property, because it's gonna vary how they can help you coordinate your move. So there are a lot of beautiful rental homes as well as apartment units that are available, but most of the single family homes would like for the tenants to occupy the place for 1 year minimum, and then the security deposit is usually first month's rent. Whereas if you move into an apartment, it's usually security deposits range from 0 to up to 1 month of the rent, And then the lease terms can go as short as 3 months and as long as 24 months. I've seen them. So it just kind of varies. So you kind of want to know, you kind of want to let your real estate agent know, are you thinking about buying a home or are you thinking about renting a property? And that will help them also with your search. All right, the next thing you want to do is notify the DMV and also get your mail forwarded. Now the DMV has been a little bit backed up for a while. It started during the pandemic and it just hasn't seemed to really ease up that much. A lot of people are still complaining about long waits in line, as well as just getting an appointment to go to the DMV and get the type of service they need. So I would say one of the first things you want to do is make sure when you move that you update your driver's license and also your mailing address, so you can make sure all the correct documents and mail is being forwarded to your address. And also, Texas do requires that if you've been here for several months or you moved here, that you do update your driver's license to reflect that and not keep your out-of-state identification. So those are some things that you want to make sure you're on top of when you're coming to the Katy area. The next thing you want to do is just making sure you have like proper insurance. So if you're renting, you want to have the renter's insurance. If you're a homeowner, it's going to be required for you to have the homeowner's insurance. So you just want to make sure you're properly insured. You also want to make sure that your documents get updated as far as your driver's license, because in Texas, especially when they know you've moved here or relocated here, if you're ever pulled over or anything, they like for your driver's license to be updated to your current address and where you currently live. So you want to take care of that right away. But also, the DMV gets a little bit backed up, so you want to get that taken care of as soon as possible, because the lines to get IDs or to update your residency can take quite some time depending on how backed up they are. So you want to get on top of that right away. And you also want to make sure that you forward your mail to the proper new address, and you're also getting all your mail and your documents, because that is very vital to the success of your move and keeping up with important documentation. The next thing is finding a reputable moving company. Now, your real estate agent may know some great relocation and moving companies, but it's really important to kind of strategically plan how you're going to, get all your items from another state into your new home. And I personally love to color coordinate my boxes. So I might have orange boxes and everything packed into orange boxes and label for the kitchen, and then everything blue is for the bathroom, and everything red is for like the living room, and everything yellow might be for the bedroom. So color coordinating and labeling all the boxes really helps, especially when you're starting to unpack items at your new house. So hopefully that tip will help you streamline that process of getting things unpacked and getting you settled into your new home. So those are just some tips to help you get started and going when you're thinking about relocating to a whole new city or just moving out into the Katy area. So definitely reach out to a professional so they can help you streamline this process and you can get settled into your new home comfortably. So I appreciate you guys watching the video of our 6 easy steps to moving to the Katy area. If you're thinking about relocating to the Katy area, make sure you reach out to myself or my team. All of our information is going to be below this video. You can call us, you can email us, you can text us. However you decide to get a hold of us, we got your back. We're moving to Katy, Texas.